Yeah! So we'll just have bats come out of nowhere then. Pretty commendable. The first room in Ganon's tower is far more despicable than the last. So there's just infinite bats. Maybe not infinite, but more than enough to annoy the crap out of anyone. And then we got Dinalphos. It somehow damaged me. Significantly damaged me. I think this is the only time in the game when we fight these guys. What are you doing? Target them. For the love of crap, why is that so hard? My goodness. I could fight Ganondorf from Ocarina, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess combined, and it's not that hard. I do not care for this room in the slightest. Gotta fight 2 Stalfos. And of course, if we fight one and kill it, I think we gotta beat the other one in a limited amount of time. And I mean, Stalfos are just so fun to fight in the first place. Their guard's down for like a millisecond. And they always seem to hit you first, unless you take the time to fight them, which you cannot, because you're in a room filled with fire and another Stalfos. And if you take the time, the other one will come back to life that you somehow killed. I just don't care for Ganon's tower. So let's continue making our way up the stairs to where Ganondorf and Zelda are. Now we get to fight 2 Iron Knuckles. We can do it at the same time, but we don't have to. There's no reason not to. My goodness, just doesn't ever stop. If I'm doing this bad on these minuscule enemies, I'd cringe to think how horrible I'll do against Ganondorf. I mean, he's never been a problem before, but then again, neither of the Dinalphos, the Stalfos, or the Iron Knuckles, so I'm scared to enter this door. Very scared. But you gotta face your fear and save the princess. This is a restock room. There's a bunch of pots with hearts and things. However, in a few moments, see, we're able to climb this thing up to the top, but once we get to the top, there's something blocking the way. Eventually, that will get, we'll actually be able to climb up there. However, once we come back down here, after we get all these pots, there will be nothing in the pots if I get everything now. It's a glitch, I believe, I hope, but that's just how it works. So I'll take all these pots, but all of them are still opened, and I'm not gonna remember which ones I've gotten and which ones I haven't, because I don't even remember which door I came in. Must have been the other one, since I can't exit that one. Yep. I believe we can hear the faint sound of a piano as we ascend the stairs to our final battle with Ganondorf. And the light slowly increases. these paintings on the wall, wondering why they're all identical. Or perhaps they're windows with the same stained glass design. This will be the final room before we confront Ganondorf for the final time. One way or another. Guess I shouldn't have gotten them pots because I forgot you get healed anyway. It's like Ganondorf is taunting you like, oh, I don't care if you're fully healed or not, you still won't beat me. The Triforce parts are resonating. They're combining into one again somehow already. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago, I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two, because I knew who you two were. Oh, I guess I kinda did see you at the castle. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. Andy, I can't help you because of the waves of darkness. I can't get close. I'm sorry, Andy. And Ganondorf can levitate inexplicably. Get off the middle. One heart down already. He does 1.5 hearts whenever he hits me. I waited long because I remembered it fighting Phantom Ganon being a significant problem. When you do hit him, make sure you... Boy, that I just cannot tolerate that. You missing. Oh, for crying out loud, Link. Just knock the thing back. The longer the volley you have between the two of you, the longer he'll stay down, and the more damage you can inflict. But then he'll start doing crazy things. I cannot tell you how many... Oh, he's dead already. I cannot tell you how many times I've tried to jump that gap and have fallen down there and missed my opportunity to damage him. The great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this king. I'll vomit up green blood. Because it's supposed to be red, but they changed it. Andy! Zelda descends from her crystalline encapture. That didn't make any sense at all. Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and... Yes, as you can imagine, that would be a rather anticlimactic battle. So, Ganondorf has chosen to collapse his own tower, trying to destroy us. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow me. So we gotta just follow Zelda off the castle in a very, very lagging way. We don't even have to follow her if we know where we're going. Lead. Then we gotta wait for her. Once we get to these iron bars, she'll open the door with her magic powers. Then we'll come into a room like this. Make sure you do not get hit by one of the fallen rocks, because then Zelda will stop to shriek and waste some time. It's just something that's better to be avoided. If a rock falls on you during a cutscene, it won't damage you, but it looks like it does. That was rather anticlimactic as well. Move, Zelda! This platform isn't big enough for the two of us. I've never actually fallen down while on that skinny platform. I don't know what happened. Cutscene and cutscene. Zelda gets trapped within flames, and we gotta fight Stalfos again. Under a very strict time limit, and they never let their guard down. They never let their guard down. Hit him! Zelda drops like 5 hearts. Still have a minute and 40 seconds to escape the tower, though. We can do this if we hurry. Come on, Zelda. Move, move. Zelda! Zelda! See, right there, I just got hit with a rock, but nothing happened because it was in a cutscene. She takes a pretty obscure pattern here. Again, if you don't get hit by the rocks, it's all good. Ooh, we're almost done, but here it's practically impossible to avoid the rocks, so just make sure to stay behind her, because if you go in front, she'll forget you're in a hurry and just stop. I think it's a glitch, but I'm not sure. Maybe they're actually that vindictive and made it on purpose, but I don't know. Somehow avoid it. Oh no, I didn't. Don't have time to fight you, Re-Dead. I gotta get out of here, 'cause I'm not gonna die. Come on, Zelda. We're almost there. Wasn't paying attention. Ganon's castle has collapsed. We escaped the damage. It's over. It's finally over. Andy, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. We ask Zelda and she'll just say, "What is that sound?" And we'll just walk around. And finally, we'll be engulfed in a circle of flames. Ganondorf survived. He knocks away our sword after he transforms into Ganon. There's no way we'll have to battle him without Navi again. But we'll have to battle him without our sword. Our Master Sword, anyway. Still doesn't take away our big Goron sword. Granted, we have to re-equip it, but we can still fight him. He's so easy to beat. All you have to do is roll through his legs. And he swings his sword. And then hit his tail. He's like the easiest boss by far. What we're supposed to do actually is shoot him with a light arrow, then attack him some other way. No, 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 no! How did you just... No, no, no! There's like a million ways you can get rid of this guy, but this is the easiest. Just roll through his legs and then attack the tail. So most people don't have the big Goron sword, so they're wondering how to damage him. And you can actually use a plethora of different items, such as the hammer or the, I think, bombs maybe, if you can time it good enough. Man, he takes forever to go down. Once we get to this phase, though, the Master Sword will be there, and we'll be able to get it. It's over here. Use the Master Sword. Destroy Ganon with the Sacred Sword. You can actually get a free hit on him if you're lucky. But now... he's not as easily fooled. Meaning he's slightly more unpredictable. Oh boy, didn't care I put up my shield. Didn't care in the slightest. I just can't damage him like this anymore. Even when I'm targeting, it doesn't care. It just doesn't care. Yeah, didn't think I could get through that. I was kidding. Yep. If you ask Navi, she'll say, I have no idea what his weakness is, I think. So, in order to even know you can do this, you pretty much gotta just play it by ear. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. Use your sword and deliver the final blow. And only the Master Sword will work at this point. Technically, up to there we could have used the big Goron sword, but it automatically re-equipped the Master Sword. All we gotta do is attack him. I don't think if we wait long enough he'll come back. Yeah, now he says, I really have no idea what his weak point is. And he really does look like a pig. Huh? Green blood. 6 ages now. You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, Ziggs. Curse you, and uncapitalized. Someday, when the seal is broken, that is when I'll exterminate your descendants. Implying that there will be a sequel or many sequels. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Thought he was gonna say I can never die. Because he really can't. He's in like every game imaginable. Thank you, Andy. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus peace will once again reign in this world. For a time. Again implying that there will be many sequels. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Andy, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now go home, Andy. Regain your lost time. Home, where you're supposed to be. The way you're supposed to be. we get the end credit. The game is over. It shows what happens to Hyrule after we save it. Sun rises in Kakariko. And on Death Mountain. In Gerudo Fortress, I believe it showed, and somewhere else. I think also Death Mountain. The Fire Temple, I believe. Or just Goron City. Pretty much the Fire Temple. Well, it leads to the crater, which leads to the Fire Temple. Yeah, Lake Hylia. So I really don't have anything sentimental to say about the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do, but just having taken a 4-month hiatus right in the middle, it just this thing became more of a chore than anything, and that's what LPing is not supposed to be. It's supposed to be for fun, and I mean, you know, I did have fun doing this, but it was a chore to some degree. Took up quite a bit of time. I could pretty much only do it when I wasn't working. Like when I had a day off from work, I mean, obviously. And Epona doesn't know what to do because we got sent back in time, so he's just gone. The first time I beat this was pretty amazing. Everyone's having a party because they are aware that Hyrule has been saved. But I don't think they know who saved it. Oh yeah, they do, the Hero of Time. But the Hero of Time is gone, that's why they never commend him, because he gets sent back in time. Is that guy upside down? I never noticed. That guy was upside down before, just spinning around. That's something else. And Epona is big. That horse, all them carpenters, cows, Malin. The fish guy, the mask guy. Oh, that's the shop guy. Don't know who that last guy was. Anju and Big Goron. The dancing people, Gerudo's Goron's another big Goron. And that kid from Kokiri Forest and Zora King. Because they both miss sages, like Saria and Ruto. And there they go. And the other 5. Or 4. Don't know what happened to, 3. Don't know what happened to, Rauru. He doesn't go with the other 5. He's too cool for that, I guess. And they'll just go to Death Mountain for no apparent reason. I believe that's Death Mountain. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Well, now it's the end of the game. I suppose there's no point in keeping it a secret. Rauru is actually Keipara Gaibara. That is correct. They are one and the same somehow. The owl is Rauru. But enough about that. The Master Sword has been laid to rest, and we say so long to Navi. And we even get an epilogue. Link, once again, comes back to tell Zelda. How far back did he get sent, though? I wonder if he's able to go back and tell Zelda what happens. And even if he does tell Zelda what happens, she really has no inclination to believe him, and therefore the king has no inclination to believe her, so really this part doesn't make sense, but that's what is supposed to happen. Link tells Zelda what's about to happen, and they eliminate Ganondorf. So, to prevent the evil from happening. But, although it doesn't make sense, that's what happens, and that is the end. For now. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.